There's an aspect of the present moment that most people may not be aware of that is the reason why presence has become one of the most profound tools that we can use in our life to help us navigate life in a more successful fashion and way. And that comes from a quote that Eckhart Tolle has in his book, Stillness Speaks, where he says that the present moment is not about the content of what happens within the moment that is of priority or importance, but rather the space that holds the content of what unfolds within the moment. When I first read that, that was a profound aha moment for me, because what it helped me to understand is that what was happening here was an awakening of my own inner consciousness through the acceptance of that consciousness that resides also outside of me, the consciousness that holds the fabric of life and all of us within it together. It's a way of experiencing the greatness of what each and every one of us is in this life. Our entire existence in this world since the beginning has been unconscious. It has been taken away from us, this ability to be able to see life for what it was really intended. The ego has wreaked havoc in our world. And the ego is the unconscious part of each and every one of us that we all possess. We've been given a playbook that has told us what it is that we need to do in order to successfully navigate life by their terms. But it's not necessary anymore. Those of us who have awakened, that understand that this life that we've been living has all been a lie, understand that there has to be something better that's going to replace that. And although for a lot that is taking work, undoing many, many layers of what we thought was our reality, what we can tap into, that we were always intended to tap into, is the deeper essence of who it is that we really are. And that happens by becoming present within the moment. The power of that. You get to see the significance of how that can change your life in ways that you didn't think was possible. I've had experiences that I know that had I not trusted becoming still within the moment or accepting whatever was unfolding, I would have never gotten out the way I did, or I would have never seen the choices that were being presented to me that were intended for me to see if I was so busy trying to navigate life thinking that I had all of the reasons why I was going to get myself out of this mess. I release and relinquish that need. It's not needed by me anymore. I understand that whatever comes up for me in my life, whether that is, obstacles, no matter what it is that unfolds at that moment, I don't need myself to find the solutions. I just need to tap into the deeper essence of who it is that I'm connected to understand that the solutions will appear. And my part is to become present within that moment so that I can see that unfolding for me. We don't have to suffer as humans anymore. Suffering for many, many years, since the beginning of time, since the beginning of humanity, has really truly happened because it was intended to be what was needed in order to awaken us. And many people have awakened through their suffering. The Buddha taught suffering as a way through to non-suffering. But presence can help you achieve that awakening without needing to suffer. And when you awaken, you may recognize that there will be a period of time that you will have to go through in order to let go and shed layers that you've been carrying around. And that may put you in a dark place, but the light is there. And all you need to do is be present enough to let it unfold so that you can reach the light. And when you reach the light, you will understand, looking back, that the darkness was necessary. There will always be darkness, just as much as there will always be light. The difference is now you understand what the intention of the darkness is and how you can navigate the darkness in those periods and times of your life that may be difficult, in a way that is going to help you better understand how you can learn, how you can move through it, how you don't need to be stuck in that place anymore, other than to experience and understand that you're being taught something within that moment. And sometimes what we're being taught is not easy. But what it does help us do and understand is how we can evolve and grow as humans by accepting the isness of life, by accepting that there are going to be times and moments when life is going to kick us, even when we're down. But we don't have to be there forever. And the only way of understanding and knowing that is by connecting to that higher source of consciousness, by being present, by standing in presence and opening ourselves up to experiencing that inner, deeper essence of who we are. The power that each and every one of us holds is so profound. Of course, that is the reason why it's rocking the world right now, to know that we all possess the tools that are necessary to navigate life in a way that is blowing the minds of those who have been trying to control us, to take away our right to have a life that is filled with purpose, peace, and calm, is something that is truly turning the world upside down right now. And it's going to continue to happen. But if you are somebody who recognizes that there is change that's needed, if you are somebody who wants to be a part of that, if you are someone who wants to let go of the life that you've been living and embrace the way that you should be living, that you were intended to live, then presence is the catalyst for helping you achieve that. It will change your life in ways, small ways to begin with greater ways, in one moment that will keep you coming back for more. And that is the reason why presence is one of the most profound practices that we can cultivate in our lives to help us become that new human, the human that we were always intended to be. So practice presence. I'm going to continue to talk about it more and more until more people realize the profound benefits that are going to come from cultivating it each and every single day in your life. Much love and light.